Welcome to Digital Champions TV, where we speak with the top leaders and trendsetters in advertising and marketing. I'm Greg Kirkham, and today we're joined by Joe Salcedo, Marketing Director and CMO of Wells Digital Media based in South Jordan, Utah. Welcome to the show, Joe.
Thanks, Greg. Always a pleasure.
Joe, you started in marketing at a branding company in college and started working with Wells Digital Media on the agency side for the past 4 years as the CMO. It sounds like you found a passion, saw a different way, and really leaned into it. How did that shape the vision around the strategies that you use for the clients that Wells has brought on?
Yeah, for sure. I just like to get very level-headed with the client, and a lot of these clients in the space, they want to see one thing. They just want to see a return on investment. And so I have combined what we know in the paid ads department with organic, with branding, so that we can develop sales channels and actually show them how much money they're spending and how much money they're getting as a return. And that level of transparency has really been helpful with resonating with the clients, because that's what they care about the most. They just want to know, what am I spending? What am I getting back as a return? Is this working? Should I continue to spend money hiring you folks to run my marketing? And I think that that's really where I found the vision here to manage these clients and help retain these clients for a good long time, is because they just want something very basic. It's not super complicated.
Yeah, and then you've really been able to leverage a lot of those experiences, a lot of that, the resources that you have available to help scale other marketing agencies in the process, which is a challenge in and of itself. How have you helped guide these agencies toward that growth, toward becoming attractive for their clientele?
Yeah, for sure. It's leading by example. It's really hard to tell someone to do something if you haven't done it yourself. So for Wells Digital, we've run our own paid ads, and we apply a similar strategy to their businesses as we've done to our business. And so when we have the proof to show them, like, hey, like, this is how much we spent to obtain a client, this is how long it took, this is what the average lifetime value of the customer is, and just show them the workings of around how they could use, say, paid ads to scale their business, has been, that's been the game changer. Because in order to scale a successful marketing agency, you need to know where your next customer is coming from. And paid ads isn't the only way to scale a business. You could scale it with branding and organic. There are a million different ways of doing it, but the most predictable way that we found to scale an agency is with paid ads, and knowing where your next customer is coming from, how much it's costing, and how much it's going to generate your business in revenue is absolutely the keys to the kingdom.
Now, you mentioned looking ahead that AI is going to be a major tool with the adaption of marketing prior to the call, prior to the interview. How do you see AI impacting the industry, and how are you staying on top of those trends?
Yeah, great question. And let me fully disclose that it is not ready just yet. It's almost there, but it's not ready just yet. As far as like the ad making side, there are plenty of ad softwares that will write ads for you, like write copy. They'll create images for you. We've seen that with the AI before. So those are all very helpful tools. They even have a program that goes inside the business manager and constructs some ads and serves them and optimizes them with AI, which sounds really good, but it's removing it's not taking in consideration some factors that need human judgment. And the same is true on the sales side, right? So after the lead is generated, having those robo calls that are coming in, the ones that sound just like a human, those are very popular now. I think Air AI has got a program that's like that will call you and has different AI responses based on what that person says. But like I said, it's just not ready yet. I think a lot of AI is a distraction. It's fantastic. I think it's going to be an attribute to a lot of businesses, but it is a distraction for a lot of other businesses currently right now, because they're getting so caught up in the inner workings of how to make it work for their business, when in reality, the very simple aspect is leads need to be generated, calls need to be made and deals need to get closed. And if you're fully relying on a robot to do that and support your business goals, it could be a distraction. It could be detrimental.
Thank you so much for sharing your insights today, Joe. I appreciate you coming on, sharing the level of expertise that we know that you've got. To connect with Wells Digital Media and learn more about Joe Salcedo's work, visit digitalchampionstv.com.